Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Fred and Blitzen, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is a larger version of your last video with Blitzen understanding and responding to all of his obedience commands. Fred is still using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, which is still the tug and let go on the training equipment, but he's been fitted with new grown-up and mature accessories for control with a larger dog, and you'll be taught how to do that when work with him with that collar when you get him home. Now he is sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Blitzen heel, and he walks very nicely at Fred's left without forging ahead, and each time that Fred stops his feet, Blitzen easily remembered to sit automatically. He was rusty when he got here, but he was very young when he came. Now he's a little bit older teenager, and he's doing his heels and his automatic sits beautifully. So you should really be able to walk this dog anywhere without a problem, and he should not pull you. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. Fred uses his open left palm about an inch or so from his muzzle and the one-word firm command to stay. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute to 3 minutes, and you can practice this right in your living room. When Fred returns back to his dog, he will walk all the way around him, returning all the way back around to heel position. Blitzen should remain seated until he gets praised or is given another command, and they take off heeling again. Nice automatic sits. Fred leaves him in a stay, and this time, instead of returning back to him on his sit stay, we're going to demonstrate his recall or his come on command. The command is Blitzen come. He should come right in front of you and sit facing your knees, and then he returns back around to heel and back sitting. He's a very handsome young man. We do recommend neutering as soon as possible. And Fred's going to demonstrate that recall exercise again. Brings him in and has him sit. And then he returns back around to heel and sitting. He's a happy boy, but he knows his commands. And if you practice these commands with him and you use them in your everyday living situations, he's a great dog. Now this time Fred's going to he's going to demonstrate his down from a heel. He's going to use his left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down, and he leaves him in a stay. Now the long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes, and he's old enough to be getting this. It helps to develop his attention span, focus, and maturity. So practice this in your house, right in your living room while you're eating dinner. When Fred returns back to his dog, he walks all the way around him as he did on the sit stay for an additional distraction, and then they're going to take off heeling again. Left open palm straight down toward the ground, the one-word command to down, and then stay. And this time, Fred's going to call him in. He comes in very happily, but he doesn't jump. He comes in and sits. Very nice. And then goes back to heel. He's anticipating. Now, the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. And this is just proof positive that no matter what age you train these dogs, they never forget their training. Now, if he doesn't sit automatically, you tell him no and sit. You give him you can give him a little correction on his training collar. This time Fred walks out to the end of his training leash. He's going to use his right hand to give the command. And this is your down from a distance. Perfectly done. Now we've demonstrated for you all of your obedience commands, hand and voice, on leash with Blitzen. He's done a great job while he's been with us here at the school. If you have questions regarding, whatever you're having problems with at home, we will answer any questions that you have, go over your obedience with you again when he comes home to make sure that everybody's on the same page. We want to thank you for using Nora's Dog Training Company, and we've enjoyed Blitzen. Bye-bye.